What is happening, Nana?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not you? Okay.
I'm dying.
Wait for money. Okay. Good morning, Martha. I hope you're doing well. Fine, enjoying you. Get up, get up. This phone might actually pick off. It's on. Good morning, Director, Martha Academy. I hope you're good. Mr. Kafero lero nkukuwiddeyo. Mpereza messaging and live naro. Yeah. Wait, mommy is coming. Okay? You need to be patient. You need to be patient. She's going to come and you go. Today is Market Tuesday. Last time we talked about records.
Today is not Market Day.
Today is Market Tuesday here on my phone. Today is Market Tuesday because today is Tuesday. And here on my phone.
Tuesday is on my school bus.
Yeah, for you it's just Tuesday. For me it's not just Tuesday.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
But you'll find me there. I don't know how you're going to get there, but that's... Joshua Mutabazi, good morning. I hope you're doing well. So it's the Market Tuesday, and today, well, I want us to talk about so today we're going to talk about diversification. Why? Because diversification is part of it's part of life. It's part of who we are as a human. What do they call that? Human race. But we always that's diversifying. The morning of our gadgets. And without diversification, there is little to no growth. And diversification is a marketing thing. It's the business consultant makes it make it look like it's plain business. But diversification is supposed to be a marketing. It's supposed to be a marketing. Supposed to be a marketing decision. Like most decisions in any business are always marketing decisions, but people just don't. Where should I pass? Like most decisions, they are marketing decisions. It's just that people don't actually acknowledge that marketing actually has a bigger role in business than any other department. Of course, in business we have a number of departments. We have marketing, we have accounts, we have sales, we have operations. Those are like the main departments. Operations, sales, marketing. Of course, sales and marketing are different departments. I hope you guys already know that. Sales and marketing are two different two different departments. So we have operations department, which makes everything go. Operations really controls everything, controls the scheduling, controls who goes where, and of course human resources is also part of operations. And then we have sales, and then we have marketing, we have accounts. Okay, so operations, memory security and all, memory sanitation, memory feeding, memory. So operations takes a lot of other things, and then marketing makes the world know about the business, about the products and all, and then sales makes sure that the people that now know about the business buy. Okay, because it's us in marketing that make people know about us and our products and services, and then the people in sales make those people buy from us. You get? And then of course then the people us in marketing then make sure that those people that bought are actually happy, or if they're not happy, we make sure that they start being happy with our service or products. So that's basically how these things work. Try to draw a map. So operations make sure everyone is in place. Operations. Then marketing makes people know about our products and services. Good morning, JK. Research and development is part of marketing. Production would be in operations, JK, I think. But also production is also a part of marketing, because when these guys research, and then I think research and development are also part of the production is also part of R&D, right? Because they are the guys that research and then they produce. Okay, they develop and produce. I think I'm talking about a fairly small organization. I think organizations that have R&D different from production are big organizations. Like the developers are not the guys that actually produce the thing. But I think normally it's R&D is part of marketing, then production can be different. Yeah, so the marketing guys find out what's good for the market, and then they develop like they give these guys specifications to use to develop, and then the production guys work on the production. In engineering is quite different. You guys, I think you guys in engineering don't you guys create things that people want, or you create things that you think are important. Like in your farm, JK, do you guys even have marketing? Or you just have a bunch of big-bellied men that go and negotiate with the government on how much the government should pay you guys? You guys have a marketing department. Because one thing I've realized with some of your science organizations, you guys don't like ever care about whether people know about you or not. So R&D and production, regardless of they are different, normally R&D should be part of marketing, or a section of R&D should be part of department or of marketing. And why I'm saying all this is because diversification is operations, or probably the CEO or the manager or whoever is in charge, or the accounts department figure out that things are not doing well, or probably the products that you guys have reached the tipping point, or they have reached the point of no growth. What do you call that? The pivot point, where the only direction that product can go is down. And so they say, I think we need to grow. How do we grow? And then the guys in marketing say, okay, For us to grow, probably they'll say we have to diversify, either grow the market or introduce new products. And this is basically how it works. Arthur, I'm sorry to ask, if your eyes are paining, do you feel fever? No. No. I don't. You're sick, Martha. You're sick. Eyes should not bring you fever. If your eyes hurt you, but also you have fever, then the eyes are paining you because of the fever. It's not the other way around. Hey, it's not the other way around. R&D was not part of development. Hey, we don't have a marketing. You guys don't operate like a normal commercial organization. But in a commercial organization, JK, marketing and research and development is under marketing, because these guys research and then find out what needs to be done, and then they develop it. And even most of the times, even production answers to marketing, because you don't want these production guys to produce something that the market will not accept. And since you're the guys that researched, they have to be under you and do exactly what you want them to do. Wakede Mr. Mukarazi, how are you? Nathan, good morning. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Ivan Bianga. Good, yeah. Abani afachi ne Martha Sakara yako. Abani abado musoro mulumanga gamba, daddy, I'm dying. Something is making me die. Yeah. So one thing I think that every company, however small, should never ever ignore should be the marketing. The marketing is very important for you, and whether you have a fully fledged department or you have just one person or two people helping you man the marketing department, you need to have some form of structure that helps you market your organization. It's not like an engineering firm like JK's firm, which, because I understand that most of these engineering firms have government contracts. So in actual sense, all they need is a negotiator, or all they need is someone that can give out bribes properly. In Uganda, in this case, and in JK's country, Denmark, all they need is a good negotiator. They don't really need a marketing person, and the good negotiator would be the CEO, who majority of the times has a background in marketing. Or some sort of training in marketing. One thing I've realized is that globally, majority of the CEOs today have training in marketing. I don't know if I'm the only one that is noticing it, but it's especially to Uganda, to the environment in Uganda. So it doesn't matter what your size of organization is, you need to have some form of marketing structure. You can either get someone that recently graduated from marketing to help you create structures and systems in marketing, but you need them. Why? Because marketing, first of all, is in charge of product development. Okay, marketing is in charge of product development, but also marketing is in charge of customer service, and customer service is a very important part of your organization. If you have unhappy customers, you're going to soon lose even the happy ones, because bad news travels faster than the good news. And I'm sure you don't want your bad news to travel. And one way to stop your bad news from traveling is by making sure you have we call it service recovery. You want to have a service recovery system in place, that someone is unhappy with your service, you don't just let them go, you recover. Okay, you recover. It's like when you get a sprain in your leg after I run, then one of the things you have to do is actually sit down and recover. And that's what you want to do in your business as well. When something doesn't go right and a customer is not happy, what you want to make sure you do is find a way to bring them back to you, make them happy again. make them happy again. And one way you're going to do that is by having someone that knows how to do that. Of course, some of these diploma students of marketing, Baba Tebamani, what it means to actually recover an angry customer. But with the right training, they would know there are strategies that you can use to make sure that a customer that was unhappy with your service then comes back happy and ready to support you again, and they would actually recommend. And most of the times the customers that were unhappy with your service, when they come back, they become too loyal. They even recommend people, because at that time you become one of the best, because oh my god, these guys treated me, probably they did not treat me very nicely, but then they came back to their word and they made sure that I was happy again. And at that time, that person will definitely make sure that they recommend. Let's go back to diversification. Diversification is you deciding to grow in one way or another, create multiple, because when you diversify, you're basically spreading your wings. You're making sure you're known in different angles or for different products. And diversification when we're talking about product development is you creating a number of other products. You create a number of other products. Why? You're creating a number of other products for a number of reasons. One, because the products you have have either reached a point where they're no longer growing. Two, your brand or one of your brands has gotten a lot of negative press, and right now the only way you can save your company is by creating a new product or brand that will keep you afloat. I'll give you an example. You remember the times of Omo? Omo was like the only detergent we had, right? And then you remember what happened? Aereo came. Okay? Now when Aereo came, Aereo took, but Omo did not have the bucket. But Aereo, because at that time, I think Omo had a circuit at 1,000 shillings. The circuit was at 1,000 shillings. But what Aereo did, Nomi, they brought a circuit at 500. They first brought a circuit at 300 shillings. Okay, later on they made it 500, but they first brought a circuit at 300 shillings. And this took us by storm. So everyone said expensive. But then Nomi brought a bucket at that time it was 2,000, I think. Right now the bucket is at 3,000 or 3,500. So they took the market by storm. They still have the market, although what Omo did, they realized that there was no coming back. They realized that Omo was a big brand, and that cutting the prices would be discrediting a product that has been a household name for a very long time. So they maintained this product. So what they did is they maintained Omo at the price that Omo was at. Now, do you know what Omo at its level? And then they went and created a product that would compete with Nomi. And you know what they did? They did not even market that product on TV or radio when they were introducing it. That product was Aereo. So they diversified. The reason why they diversified was because their competition was strong. And one way for them to try and mitigate or weaken the competition was to diversify and create a new product. And I don't know what you guys think. Do you think that the Omo guys, it's Unilever, intended to do, or Bagua? Personally, I think that Aereo took over, because first of all, when they were introducing Aereo, they did not advertise anywhere. What they did, they used what we call below the line marketing. They went to the ground. Billboard, they just went to the ground, and They went to the ground. They went to the ground, supermarkets, they went to schools, they went to shops, you get, and that's how they marketed Aereo, and Aereo took over. And Aereo had a better smell than, better scent, aroma. Oh, I don't think that should be an aroma. Aroma is for food. It had a better scent than Nomi, and that's how Aereo took over. So Nomi still exists, but if it's at the level of Aereo, then they are at the same level. So let me read some of JK's comments here. I worked in R&D department for wind turbine development, and all that guided was that we wanted to achieve things like power production, lifespan, strength in terms of structural integrity of the turbine when exposed to elements over time. I find marketing to be a touch thing because simanyi bintu byakwegayirira. Actually, JK, marketing is not kwegayirira. For the people that think that a marketing person abera yegayirira, you have it wrong. Let me tell you, marketing is simply me creating demand. Okitegeera. Marketing tekubanga kwana. Marketing is me finding out what you want and making sure you know that I have it. That's marketing. Now, marketing is not me simply telling you what I have on offer. You see what we are doing right now, what I'm doing in the broadcast. I'm marketing. Okay, I'm marketing myself. I'm marketing my pre-purchase services, pre-purchase inspection. I'm marketing my car trackers. I'm marketing my car alarms, but I've not mentioned it anywhere. You get it? So one thing you need to know is that marketing is never me telling you Bambi Jangonguleko. Marketing is never like Cancel Asiku. It's never Cancel Asiku saying I'm a lawyer, I'm a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. No. Cancel Patrick just being part of this broadcast is marketing. Nebabera ubezi na commenting. He's marketing his law firm. I don't know if I make sense. So marketing is you creating love for your product, creating demand for your product, and it should never be direct. Forget about the things that used to happen a long time ago, where people were always saying muje mugule ababayaya abaleka na yowanse downtown. No. Of course, we can say that's part of marketing, but that's the wrong approach. Okay, the actual approach to marketing. Lwasalawo okuyimirira ku bitaala ayimirira mu bukyamu ebitaala bitadde biri green yayimiridde. So the actual approach to marketing, the right approach to marketing is me creating my demand indirect, so that when you come to me, I actually don't even bargain. You see how my people come to me when they come for pre-purchase inspection? I don't bargain. Never kuba kubulako omutwalo gumu. You should know the value of what you're paying for. It's my goal to create the value, okay? It's my intention to show you that whatever you're going to buy from me has value. That's marketing. Marketing is me exposing exposing the value of what I am selling. I don't know if I make sense. Because everyone is selling what I sell. For example, so many people will tell you they do the pre-purchase inspection, but then what? You get? So marketing is you, not you. For example, let me use Martha's example. Marketing is not you going around distributing flyers. Okay? It's not you going around distributing flyers to parents and telling them muje musomuleta abana bamwe basome. No. Marketing is you creating a parents let's say speech day. Speech day is one of the best forms of marketing that I've ever seen. Bajitapata sports day is one of the best forms of marketing. You guys think, how did Budo SS get the number of students they have? Budo SS, have you ever seen an advert of Budo SS muje mutuletera abana? No. Budo SS simply invested in choirs. Budo SS invested in choirs. That's what they did. And Budo SS is one of the biggest schools, biggest secondary schools in Uganda. You just have to find out what ticks with your business, what makes your business tick, and you use that to attract customers. So Budo SS never marketed. King's College would never marketed. No. King's College would concentrated on academics. Budo SS concentrated on music. I think Budo Junior also had music at one time. And then there are schools that center their marketing on location. Kampala Parents location. I think Lohana Academy. There's Lohana Academy at Namirembe Road location. So what are you centering your business on for people to come? Because you simply giving out flyers, for example, is you saying, oh, I'm just like everyone else, that's all I can offer you. Or give your customers a reason to actually get glued to your business. So that's what Jetaba gaining. How many people know people that go to Budo SS and start bargaining? The same with the Budo College, King's College. Namiriango. People, you don't go there and start bargaining at amasomero gabasare we gali gegalanga. By the way, amasomero gabasare gegalanga okitegera agagaga basare simanya furu basare gegalanga amasomero gataga basare atete galanga agebei. Why? They find what makes them tick, and some of these guys figured it out by mistake. Now you guys don't have to figure it out by mistake because you're learning how it works. Okitegera. Good morning, Jerome. Good morning, Mohaz. Good morning, Council. Are price battles part of marketing? Price battles are a bad form of marketing. This is for you to do price battles. It means you have failed in all the other aspects. But it's also part of marketing. By price battles are chibaitachi fees. You're simply making sure that and it's a very bad form of marketing, and it means the marketer themselves, they have failed. Instead of doing price battles, do what Omo did. Bring a new product to counter the product that is competing with you, but leave the other product that was superior intact. So they have Omo still exists. It's still expensive, but they brought Aerial cheap, like Nomi, better than Nomi. I don't know if it's better because, well, those things don't work for me. So instead of doing price wars, just find strategies that make you the better man. Okitegera kibanga nga mukwano omukazi omu guy natandika okwogera oyo guy ayina n'empisa embi oyo guy. I used to have someone that I used to call my friend that did that when we were still at campus nga nkyali ne mukyala wange nkyali girlfriend wange. So the guy would go to the chick and start saying things about me. Okitegera naye nali nawamba. And normally for me, I don't keep grudges. So what I do, if you do something that's not nice, I come to you and I tell you, no, what you're doing is wrong. So I went to him and told him what you're doing is wrong. Bobo kwana mungeri enungi bono omutwalo otwale okitegeera naye togenda atenze kunjogerera okitegeera. And I think there were like 2 guys that used to do that. And surprisingly, a man should have some pride, and that's what every business should. Every business should have some pride. As a business owner, keep your business above excuse me, keep your business above the rest. Let it have some pride. Your business should have some pride. There is a line. You don't stoop low. You don't go below a certain level. That you don't go below a certain level. Guys, this is my phone. I need to answer. And no man can stop. Send them away. People are done much. All I see is blessings. Guys, Bluetooth mujiveko. Obulabya jeke bwa mulembe. The broadcast didn't even go off. Kankole kumaro. Nembuzaamu mukakava. Nembuze ebbali. Ono musajja andwisiza. Tula wane mabega waliwo ebintu. Naye oluddeyo. Eh? Ntawanyize chupa yange nagiresebwa. Chupa ki? Esubuka wesibye mu taxi ngamba yangu wako.
Gweri wafunye okuviirayo. Nze omanyi ekintisiza booda. Ekigulu kimanyi natambuzaako ne ku bigere.
Nga ki booda ngibadde ki?
Olaba ngenda kulaga wawo waggulu. Twabadde tujjawo mu taxi. Owa booda nga wesa abantu babiri. Kati naayita mu makkati awo najjanga
awaganya nga bwe bawaganya.
Baleba omusajja yawaganya speedinga naye taxi obaddewo obudde obusiba booda. Neeremeddwa ogisiba. N'alyoka wabaddewo akanya mu makkati bwe yakubye akanya bw'ati yazze ku taxi. Taxi n'emukuba n'agenda ku puleera. Kati bali abalala ne basammula eri oyo yabadde agivuga ennyininnyi puleera n'emulinnya ng'eyamu.
N'afiira awo.
Yafiiriddewo teyawadde okuwoggana.
Abaana ba booda balinga abatalina bwongo.
Wadde okuwoggana muntu maama nnyabo.
Abaana ba booda balinga so
awo nawo netukkirira paka wali
ne muva ku piki ne mutambuza ebigere.
Awo twasigadde mu taxi. Awo netukola ki? Netugenda wali omusajja bwe yatuuse wali n'agamba tawuni sigenda. N'atuleka wali noonya taxi nga nziraba. Natambuza bigere paka kumpi eri Wandege.
Ng'otidde booda?
Natitidde weda weeziri.
Naye gwe tokimanyi nti nyina abantu abalinze ku site eri abalina okukola.
Natidde booda era kati nzitanga kumpa pya. Tenagitidde.
Ati bw'olinnya booda wa booda gwamugamba ekyokukola. Ate ne ATM balina okujjako sente zonna.
Wano wabinyo gye bayita eno mu makkati. Simanyi lwaki bayita mu makkati. Emmotoka bw'ekoona eno egenda ku.
Bwe bakuba bati ogwa ku
mmotoka ndala. Kati eri olaba kitubeera bwe kiri.
Obuzibu nti abaana ba booda abagenda okuyiga abaafudde kubanga amatemeeko amagulu. Anyway, so you guys, doing price battles or price wars is one of the poorest form of marketing. Nti gwoba olemereddwa buli kimu kiba kiganye. Okitegeera, and that's a place that I don't want any of you to ever get. Instead of doing price wars, be creative. Ensonga lwaki mbagambye bw'oba okoze business yo ng'ogikola for the long term, ng'ogikola for your business to actually survive you, you get a marketing person. Okitegeera, the big business zonna ze mulaba ez'ennene, they have marketing people. Zonna business ennene. Zonna business ennene bagayi bange ze mulaba zonna zirina ba marketing people, and that's why they are surviving, that's why they keep being big. Okitegeera. So if you want to also grow your business and keep it up there, get some form of marketing person. Oba ofuna omwana nga yaka graduatinga ajenga intern, then omugambe byoyagala. Don't ever get to a place of Oraba Jeka Gambe. I remember Wari Telecom made calling quite affordable when it stopped the market, but where is Wari Telecom now? Okitegeera baletana airtime w'ekikumi naye baagwa. Price wars are the worst form of marketing. Nti with the price wars oyinza okulowooza nti going to kick the other person out of the market, ate ye n'asigalamu abavaluinga quality products and services bo basigalayo. For example, Warid came, me I maintained my Airtel line and I bought a Warid line. Kitegeeza at that time people had 3 lines. Omuntu ng'abeera ne line ya Airtel, n'abeera na line ya Warid, n'abeera ne line MTN. Warid is for those people bano baba ina ikwiduka banangi. So price wars, like I said, price wars are like the worst form of marketing. Don't ever you have to compete with your competition. Don't ever get to a point where you have to drop your prices because your competition is cheap. If your competition is cheap, if your competition is cheap, maintain your price. The only reason it should be cheap is because it's part of your strategy. Okitegeera kati Personally, there are products that I develop that are cheap. That the strategy is to keep them cheap. Sell more units, sell more units and get more visibility as a company. There are times you just want to because having a low price should be a business strategy for you. It should not be something that you do to compete. It should not be something you do to beat your competition. The math should add up, guys. Twogera nnyo ku mathematics wano. Okitegeera. Kati math wa wari telecom simanyi oba ya adding up. The same thing I think happened with Vodafone, because when Vodafone came to the market in Uganda, they had the cheapest internet. The same thing happened with Smart Telecom. I think the same thing is happened to Leica Mobile. Okitegeera. All these guys had the cheapest products. Why? They were trying to beat the guys they found in the market. But the guys they found in the market, the guys they found in the market, were already established. So you're going to ask yourself, am I established or am I gambling? Kati wobo gambling. When your competition reduces the prices, reduce even more. But soon you'll be out of the market. Magic is top of the game. I think Magic has a lot of the supply. Abantu ba Magic yabo bayina akakodyo kamu, they are everywhere, which is not with Aerial or Nomi or Omo. Omo is actually a premium brand. Nti Omo ne bogenda mu supermarket yabeero webbeeyi. Okitegeera abeera wa bbeeyi ku biri byonna byonna. Ebibisingako era bye biri ebiva e Bulaaya. They create things that are needed by their target clients. Engineers are marketers. They create things that are needed by no, engineers are not marketers. Engineers are problem solvers. And I think you guys solve problems that we can't solve ourselves. Okitegeera. When we are doing research and development, we do pitch our ideas to management, and we must make a business case for the products we want to come up with. You guys are actually marketers. You have no choice but to actually market. But you don't market to the general public. You market to a committee or to a management team. I guess that's a form of marketing, because the idea has to be sold to top management for funding. Definitely, that's a form of marketing. You guys don't hustle like us. Marketing, that's what we call marketing. You don't hustle. You don't. If a product won't work, it won't work, because it doesn't make sense to go kwegayirira omuntu ogula ekintu kyo. Go tukira okwegayirira omuntu ogula ekintu kitegeeza si kirungi. And I think the same thing should apply to relationships. Wabera okwana omuwala nga aganye muveeko genda okwana omula kitegeeza tomukoledde. Okitegeera oyo omuvaako. Ne usanga omuyayi n'akwana omukazi emyaka 3 okwana kiki ekyo. Ogenda kufuna gold, ogenda mufuna million buli mwezi. Kwana weeks 2 bwagaana genda. Nabeera kwekyo. Waliwo n'abamukwanira olunaku okwana. So that would not be marketing. That's poor marketing. Good morning, Farouk. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Benedicto. Good morning, Abby. Benjamin B. Profitable customers are not very price sensitive because they want value for money, so they are not easily moved by price cuts. Yes, price definitely. Price should actually be. You should set a price that works for you, that helps you survive, but also a price. It should be a price that helps you survive, but also it should be a price that helps you survive, but also a price that your target market can actually afford. It should not be just a price that you create simply because it's comfortable for you to create, or Remind yourself that you have to be lower than the competition. You're in the wrong business. You don't know how to do, because there are various pricing strategies. You can do a markup. I think markup is the commonest. You get how much you invested in a product, and then you create your markup, and the markup should cover the cost of give you a profit. But also, me, I normally use. I don't know if it's a very effective model. No. The break-even analysis. I use the break-even analysis to figure out how much to charge for my services, because services are not like products. Because talking and also over a service is you. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to find the mathematics that works for you. You're going to find the mathematics that works for you, and set a price according to your survival. Let's take it. That's how I make. To me, I think Leica Mobile is the cheapest internet. It's the cheapest internet. Safe. It is mostly urban based, and at times they could run out of SIM cards. Yeah, but do you know how many SIM cards of Leica Mobile I have at my home? I have 2 SIM cards at office. I have 2 SIM cards at home, because they never live up to my standard. In the beginning, before they had a lot of people, their network was quite fair. I was during the lockdown. I think that's during the lockdown is when they got majority of their customers, and that's when they started running out of SIM cards. But also that's when the network started being poor. Before then, because I started using Leica Mobile in 2018. I started using Leica in 2019. Then they were not called Leica Mobile. They were called something else. I don't remember what they were called, but they were called something else. Leica Mobile was a rebrand. I think Leica Mobile bought the company that gave us that service. And their service is poor, and they are losing out on customers that use the service all the time. I doubt they have ever broken even, and I doubt they will break even, because with their kind of prices, okujja kondoza nga service yabo boberetera internet yabo okuva ewaabwe from their mother country. I don't know how they are surviving. Arthur, good morning. Expound more on service pricing. Okay, expound more on service pricing. You see, I personally think that service pricing should be something you work. I thought that the break-even analysis model works better for me. I don't know if they call it a model, but I calculate, I price my services using the break-even analysis. And you can get templates online on Excel, where you can, or for the guys that have done any kind of business training, be it beginner or intermediate, you can actually know how to calculate the break-even analysis for your business. Okay, and that's the best way for you to come up with the right price where you can actually break even and make a profit. And it doesn't matter whether you have multiple products or a single product. The break-even analysis will work for you, and I use it for all my businesses. Never was products, never was services. I use the break-even analysis, and with the break-even analysis, it will tell you how much capital you need. Okay, it will tell you how much time you need to break even with the amount of capital you have. And I've found that it also helps me to discover whether that business would work for me. That's how I realized that when I was doing production, when I was doing that small juice production, the break-even analysis told me that I could not make it. It was so, and I use that all the time. Figure out how many units I need to sell to make the money that I need to make, how many units I need to sell to make the profit that I need to do. It also helped me figure out how much marketing budget I need to make things move. You see, before I started doing this, I started going at this channel full time. I did the break-even analysis and I figured out what I needed to do to make the amount of money I needed to make and what services I needed to provide to people to do it. Finally, nsanze wali Equiduka ewakule. Jeke kati gwatamanyi bintu bya Equiduka. Equiduka is what we use when we can't access the bank. So for you to price your services properly, I recommend that you use the break-even analysis. Mwe aba engineering eyo na mwena mubimanyi. So like Mobile resorted to provide affordable internet services to survive. They actually even have voice, but their voice is not something that you can rely on. Network ya kutekola bulungi. Nyabo Equiduka wali. Nzijai. Igwe ID batandika bisabala ngate babisaba. Mubala bya abantu. Mbwasaba ATM ne ID tabitegeere tamanyi nakola sente. Abantu bajjayo ne milioni 10 nga talazeeyo ID. Alaika talina sente. Because normally we go to help people buy cars, and the person has their ATM, the banks are closed, so we go use Equiduka, and they withdraw up to 15 million, up to 20 million using Equiduka, and they don't present their ID. Kati abantu abasaba ID sintegeera. Ate kinkoze obi ATM ziri zonna tezikola sibitegeera. So like a mobile has voice, but the voice, because of their coverage, Katinze Wafem estate like a tekola. But our estate is kinda hidden because even UTL, Nageza Kokuna UTL, that you know UTL has that dish. So I wanted to get a dish. I sent a surveyor to my site. The guy went there and they said they cannot give me internet. Uganda Telecom, which is the government internet service provider, it gives internet even in Bali and everywhere, but it could not give me internet here in Matuga. So like there is no way like I can survive in Matunga, so I just gave up. So now I have MTN, I have Airtel. I use them concurrently depending on which one works better where. Marketing is really great especially for big businesses, but there are us who are just establishing new businesses and can't afford marketing. Oh, Farouk, have you ever heard of this saying that not marketing is like stopping the clock in your house, hoping to stop time? Gojja kanda musawe ewo mu nyumba n'olowooza obudde n'ebweru tebutambula. Otomedde baba. Marketing is a necessity in business. Marketing is a necessity in business. Kiringa gwe bw'onoogamba nze wange sijja kugula yaka katusigale mu nzikiza sente tewali. Okitegeera kati gwe mukubeera mu nzikiza tosobola kukumba mazzi, tosobola kulaba mawulire, tosobola okitegeera ebintu bingi byo tosobola kukola. Abaana bo tebasobola kusoma kiro kandi olumu eyo kyezza ennyumba. Okitegeera. So not marketing is you going blind. I tell people, if you're going to start a business and you don't have a marketing budget, that should be a side hustle. You should not be your main business. Your main business should have a marketing budget. And the marketing budget basically caters for so many things: research and development, of course, development, memory product development. You have to customer service, because ebintu ebimu tebyetaaga no sente nyingi. Ebintu ebimu byetaaga gwe genda osome ekyo, genda okisome. There are people that I train ne mbasomesa how to market their business, how to create systems, nga ye mwennyini in the beginning yakyekolera nga tagenda sasula muntu mwezi. so ajane mu training nayiga bwakikola. So systems are now creating, now following up customers, now creating those what we talked about, customer information and all that. So you can decide to actually go and get the training yourself, so that you don't hire someone. Because Ngajeke Wagambi is an engineer, but he's also a marketer. Because I know marketing, he has to market his product ideas that vets and approves funding. We augment marketing to musobole tosobola fees weweze mabega because the business enene mu field eyo zo zikola marketing kwatakola kati marketing abantu abasago balowooza kwe kulanga ku TV ne ku radio nedda waliyo business ezikola sente nga tozimanyira zimanya nga teziranga ku TV na radio naye nga zikola sente n'okusinga zibeera ku TV ne radio. You guys don't know. Big schools, international schools, all Kampala International School, Kampala Parents, yeah, Delhi International School, all those schools, in the summer Kawaja Junior. Those schools have marketing managers, if you did not know. That's why they are big. That's why they are expensive. The average charge is 1 million. Kawaja Junior, man, as $1 million is sat. They have marketing managers. Kati gwe buli was keeping a marketing n'ogamba sijja kukola marketing weekubenja wulo bafiirwa. Your competition does not lose. Okitegeera gwafiirwa because kati awo ne strategy ziba ntono bw'ogenda n'osuubula katolaba bano abaabi n'ebintu. They don't know what they call marketing. Abeera awo n'alinda ba walk in. But real marketing should be you utilizing all marketing possibilities. Exploring all the market that you can explore to make sure that that you make extra money. Kati okakuwa example muntu targeting abantu abatambula abayitawo sicho, but there are so many markets that they can go to. Contractors, these guys that get contracts to build apartments and all, contractors are their market. Engineers are their market. Architects are their markets. Interior designers, those are their markets. But you can walk to all those guys, and the only market they depend on is the market of people that walk or drive by their displays. But all the other people require the right skill, they require the right strategy, they require the right budget to actually go and take them by storm. Gobwonobera onolinda abantu bajje bakusanga ogenda sigala ng'otunda bbeeyi eya bulijjo. Waliyo markets gy'osobola okgenda. I'll give you an example. Mu 13 okimanyi nti waliwo abagigula $6,000. Yeah? Kati goloza abazitunda $6,000 bo bakola batya? They know how to go to that market. Okitegeera? Okimanyi nti owa hardware agitulesa mu 13 okimanyi nti wali yagigula $2 yagigula $2 ani amuguza? Abakola cement be bamuguza. Because that market is different from the market that buys 33,000, different from the market that buys 60,000. Simanyi oba ontegeera. Kati ono chili soda wali omunyweddeko. Chili soda ngoloza teriba munywa. Okitegeera, the marketing manager sets the target market n'akamfe tujja kuguza kana akatale ka jacket mulikanywe Coca-Cola. Fe katugenda nonya abaffe nabo balina be baguza ate nga bakola sente. Ojana basanga they already broke even. Riham, mujukira Riham weyajira. I think Riham weyayingirira akatale, they broke even within a year. Okitegeera. But they know who their target market is. But you can't know that. You can't establish a target market unless you actually have the marketing knowledge or you have the marketing people to help you establish that. For example, ekyasuula someone abutabuliza abantu ba marketing. Ye nalowooza olw'okuba mukisa gwamukwata n'akwatayo bikyali bya mukisa. I'll tell you that Movit Products has a marketing department erimu abantu abataka wansi wa 20. Movit Products. That's why they are where they are. Movit Products today is a leader in Africa. Movit Products tetunda wano wokka. Movit Products is a leader mu Africa yonna. Batunda products zaabwe mu Africa wonna. And they are their marketing manager are leading a marketing operations in all Africa munna Uganda. Okitegeera kati gwe bwoba okola ebizigo bongo okola sabuni tosobola kutuuka ku level ya movit tojja ne bwoba ofa bw'obanga gwe CEO gwe marketer gwe sales person gwe driver nga buli kimu gwakikola tosobola kutuukayo ne bwoba oyagala otya. You need to get the people that have the expertise to help you do this. I don't know if I make sense. Like a mobile is still the most price friendly. I can even stream on sometimes. The Yanema, Iran Kosa MTN na Airtel. Council Patrick, please give me your address if you're based in Kampala. Big challenge for Like a Mobile spans from network. Sometimes disappearing is getting a working service center. They are rare, definitely. They can't have all that because they don't have the money to create the structures. I don't know if it makes sense. Tebaina centers kola structures because tebazikola. That company is loss making. Webadi bachari mkulia kusenders aba investor bezina gwaunga bagarawo. That's the same thing that happened to Vodafone. The same thing that happened to Wari. You can't be too cheap. Gwetoyinza kungamba ti network endala zitunda GB meka GB katingula GB twali 5 gwe GB abiri ngozitunda mu kitundu gwe internet ogijjawa. Era I'm suspecting that Like a Mobile is taking advantage of the tax free period. Omanyi buli company ya Uganda bajiwa tax free period tibakuwa emyaka 10 nga tosasula musolo. Mweje emyaka 10 business esobola okubeera cheap because eba tekola ki tesasula musolo. Simanyi oba Like ewezeze emyaka 10 yete naba okitegeera kati it might be nti kati sawe no webayite basasula musolo nga ensonga lwaki bali cheaper than the rest. Era kasaba natali kukusasula musolo webati nga baggalawo nga bongeza ekijjo basula obanga baggalawo. I don't know if I make sense. Kati gotoyinza kugira strategy emu ne Like a Mobile because tomanyi why Like is actually cheap. Because do you have advice for people who want to make it in film writing in Uganda? The film industry is actually growing. I personally also ventured into film now, but not film per se. You have to find a market for your content. You have to find a market for your content. You don't just decide to write a film and shoot it. Not also no maraco. That's not how things work. I pay with mobile money everywhere. Arthur, cement isn't the same. There are different kinds of cement which are priced differently. Cement, I know it's not the same, but in Uganda, the cement that is in the markets is literally the same. Banang, don't send us bad luck. Let Like a stay for more years. Yeah, it's okay. But whenever our sins and Jokbanga, if Like is to go, it will go. Because together the dynamics of business in Uganda, you don't be surprised by why certain things happen. You can't be surprised by why certain things happen. Genda, you can't be surprised by why certain things happen. You can't be surprised by why certain things happen. Okay. I get 80 GB free calls, free SMS, 200 GB EU roaming data for about 80k. Is JK. Nyabo jeba. Ikuduka. Church, ero yagala ka account. Naam. Nzijako. Esimu ogikozesa oti. Bane bagayi mujja abakozi abalina attitude mu business bajja zisuula. Mujja abakozi abalina attitude mu business. Omukazi atula mu dduuka n'akutunulira nga gwe atalina magezi. Mujja abakozi abalina attitude mu business ate mubakolere mubawe training. Waliwo nammwe abayaaya abawasa busire queen nodira kasire queen n'okasa mu business. N'okasa mu business kajja kugobera bakasitoma. Kajja kugobera bakasitoma. Aba abantu ababira mu maduuka ne babanga abatuyamba. No wonder those shops actually close after ekinene nnyo gumwe omwaka gumunga mulisanga ligaddewo. Era business erimu abantu abali very receptive. Atatunira customer nga atayina mugaso. Zi surviving by the way. Mwene mula business nga tevaawo. As long as you have your target market right, you can start. But you also have to have a source of cheap. Oyina okubanga wosuubula walayisiko ku balala okitegeera naye nga every business in Uganda can survive. Nze nasalako endiboota era nze bwe mba njagala engoye nsala ndiboota ebigoye byammwe empya byantama. Jiini empya ogigula leero wiiki ejja ewedde mu langi naye jiini zaffe zino ez'endiboota zirwawo. Kati nze bwe mba njagala okufuna empale ezisigalamu nga nzigyemu zenjagala nzitunda nenzijyayo ssente zaaguze endiboota. Kati kitegeeza omuntu bw'aba atandise business nga they are very ng'amanyi kyakola you cannot go wrong. Arthur, I think what our grown in Uganda definitely products zaffe era sinungi ebiseera ebisinga kuba tetulina standards okitegeera government yaffe tefanya oku standards. Arthur, carefully next time you go to a hardware store. Cement isn't the same. I know cement isn't the same. What was cement go back or bricklaying? What was cement go back or what was when kokoto or chitegera? But one thing you need to what do you know if you're going to build like a fireplace? Teacher, well, no fire cement. It's literally not the same. Nekati what was cement go to cause as a ngokola bricklaying osobola n'okukuba plaster. Ffenna abasinga ndooza kye tukola. Bano batera okuba ne ssente bano. Okay. Ngenda basi bulira wano wendi wano nkano kukuba amasimu gange. Nyina abantu abankubira amasimu baagala kusazaamu. Papa jebale. Okay. Olaba okufuna ssente ku makya okubonyaabonyeka kasita osanga nga ATM tezirina ssente obonaawo. Ate okuyita eri ku kikubo ky'essemoto oyo yabeera ne ssente. Bane bagayi Jackie tali Uganda, Jackie ali Denmark. Actually, Jackie is in Uganda. Where would I service my Range Rover? There are places that service Range Rovers. Well, I think it's not like I recommend them, but it's like they are the ones I know. Well, Abaita Rover Motors. Ochitegeera. Baita Rover Motors. Bali awo Bukoto Kisasi Road. So omanyi waliwo emmotoka zetugula e Kampala alina papa kanyigekaawo osazeewo genda gawa njala parkinga wano bw'oba tomanyi kupaakinga reverse tonayiga mmoroka banaye nze munzikirize mbasiibule kwasaganya emirimu gy'abakama bange nange ensalako endiboota za tops nezikola nyabo gyebala leero mashini eriko omuliro pay customers money to send them new customers. Just recommend people and just recommend people to go and if you're an agent bank, you have agent banking for example, you can also recommend, but that's like the best strategy for you. But that's a hard sell though. Do you have people in your circles that could use that kind of service? Boba toyina people in your circles then ekiyinza okukumenya bumenyi mortgages and salary loans nga kiyinza okukumenyamu ndaba ng'ekiyinza okukumenyamu. I was working as an assistant information systems admin at Simba Telecom back then when I hustled downtown. Harris Parks, we've got the same name. Harris Chisipi, yeah. After agent banking business is struggling, people lack working capital. Definitely. Nayo no muchara ina capital. Aliwa ne matuka kumabanda. Ina capital. By the way, why have Range Rovers become the in-car of late people with money in Kampala? Used to hear they are so unreliable. Yes, they are still unreliable, but people have money. So mwebaga ikamba sibule tandiko kuba ku masimu abantu bajja kunzirukako abayina okukola. Director Martha Academy, Joshua Mutabazi, Mavo Gadget Center, Bianga Ivan, JK, Brian, Bashir Mukalazi, Juko Nathan, Mohaz Boy, Jerome, Farduk Serubula, Benedicto Rukwago, Council Patrick, Paul Senyonga, David Jack, Nelson Chove, Nyabu Chichi,
Madam Wadia.
Anti waba mu biro abantu tumanyi nti Benjamin B, Tazan Mugisha. Bana guys, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. I had forgotten to like, I was concentrating on watching. It's okay, it's very okay. Bana mwebale nnyo okubeera ku broadcast eno. Njabalaba encha. Temu marketinze kanso asiku oganya okusharinga contact yo. Brian oyinza mufuna mu business. Naye mukama abakuume. I'll see you tomorrow same time 7:15. Ciao.